navigating this. It's nice to get the final
clothes are the comfiest.
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops. Ah! That must be him!
It must be indeed.
Hello there, are you Vichana?
It's nice to see you, sir.
That's me. Did you need something?
I do love the music so much.
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible? No, if you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
Are you okay, mate? Like, sure you're okay.
Everything's fine. I'll help you, but I do have a small request. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Malco? Is that who you're talking about?
I mean, it would be a bit rude
Yes,
to deny
but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
That's not a problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name, it's only right that we return the favor.
Yeah, it'd be a bit horrible for us to be like, oh yeah, you've got to help us, but then offer nothing.
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone? I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world.
Nice.
Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Yeah, otherwise we cause a bit of trouble.
Wow, you got all that just from looking at it?
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali invented this. They must be a genius. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up. In the meantime, I need you to get two things for me.
I mean, I could try and do that for you. I can't guarantee I'll do anything well, but you know.
We'll go right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
Hey, I'm doing alright, thank you. And yourself?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
Oh, I see. What about the second thing you needed?
Right. I need two chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them.
What I'll do is once this cutscene.
Normally, you can only get
is
obsidian
over,
from the
I will
Children of
stop
Echoes,
recording now, 'cause I've
but I heard
realised
there's a
that,
traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
Once I have done
Gotcha!
this cutscene.
All right, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
Sus.
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
I appreciate it, even though that doesn't mean much to me anymore. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so no need to rush. I'll see you in a bit.
No. He lost his friends.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Let's just focus on the preparations for now. Hang on, Kachina. We're coming for you.
We'll find you, don't you worry. So quickly need to switch that back. I have runes. So I should see each other. If not, I
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
should now have chat.
I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
I will need to sort it out because I'm not sure. Right. There we go. This
Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yeah,
Yes. How much for your whole stock?
that is what we were.
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be 30,000 mora in total. Deal?
Deal.
Wait,
Pretty good.
really?
Bargain.
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible. Thanks.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Roka's the person you want to ask. All right, that's everything. Here you go.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Bichama mentioned.
Okay, yes, it does show that now. It's good. Yeah, I messed up again, but no, you can see that. We're running as
Torn to oblivion!
Excuse me. Do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right over there.
nice.
Perfect. Is that the only one, though? We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here and we'll see what we can find.
Thank you so much. We'll wait here.
A bit of pickle.
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
I hope it's going to plan.
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian isn't the only one. Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Perfect! Thank you. How much do I owe you?
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 mora for both.
Bargain.
Here you go. By the way, I heard you mention Vichama just now. You running an errand for him, then? How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now. It's about time he started to move forward.
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Vichama and Malco grew up together, and even made a name for themselves together. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield. The two made an excellent team, and managed to beat back the Abyss several times. 5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage, and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss. But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Vichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition. Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon, and she agreed to let him stay behind.
What's it mean? He's injured, he can't fight.
It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations. The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught.
Hey, do you play... I have played a bit of it on my Switch, but I do want to get it on my PC so that I can play it and stream it.
Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for everything. Oh, you're not wrong. But it's possible he chooses to blame
Yeah,
himself.
sorry about that.
Not
See,
because he
I've
did
had it on my
something
Switch,
wrong, but because he wasn't able
played
to
a little
do
bit,
anything
but
at all.
I do want to play it on my PC, so I might do that soon. Yeah, it is. Very fun
I've
to
tried
watch,
convincing him to move forward, to
Just wanna
stop
give it another try.
dwelling on the past. But the shadow of Malco's death hangs over him still.
Yeah, it definitely does seem.
The Abyss has caused so much suffering, and some wounds never heal. I wish there was something he could do to make himself feel better, but... Anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through sometime. I would really appreciate it.
Nice. We have oh, I see what it wants us to do. I don't play it right now. I am really interested in Genshin Impact because this is a lot better than. Yeah, I do really love Genshin. I have periods of like just doing my dailies between quests, and then as soon as any quest's out, I'm playing it all the time. I've been playing Genshin since about 2 weeks since it came out, so I think late September, October 2020. How long have you been playing it for? Yeah, I've been for a little while, played a lot of hours.
Did you get everything?
Well over 1,000 hours into it.
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
I think nearly 2,000
I've made
hours
all
on
the necessary
stream.
adjustments, so we're good to go.
But do you play like a pro? Definitely not a pro. I just wing it a lot and just have fun streaming it, just for a bit of chaos.
As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor. Go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately not a pro, but maybe one day.
After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
If I had
tried
been
to
there,
do my
I would have
best
been able to sense the
make it
danger.
fun
I could have
for you.
warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malco might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
But that happened several years ago, right?
You never know, Paimon. Could still
The
be there.
Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There
a bit of
might
an
not be
Elsa.
much hope, but I still have to try. Malco and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end.
Yes, I mean, you don't want to give
All
up.
right, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them.
Time to run around like a mad. Your voice is very low.
Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle.
Yeah.
As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The
I
Abyss
have been
will
trying
likely
to,
emerge in
sort
response.
everything out, 'cause unfortunately, even though I have a blue Yeti, I have to be like really close to it to hear me, so I might have to tweak it a bit further for my next stream.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Yeah. Yeah, so obviously I got my yesterday, I normally stream my PS5. So all of my streaming set is done with my PS5. It's all been sorted. But now I have to obviously tweak this to get this so that people can hear me and it's not bad.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Hopefully for my next stream, it'll be better.
This is where you fall.
Allow me!
Ha! There is no escape!
Attack! That's the way! Hey there! Hey there!
Now you shall perish!
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long! We're getting
Bear with me, I just need
close!
to switch back. Control shift. Let's do that. That should be a bit better now. Hopefully that is a bit better for the game value. Yeah, sorry about that. It's one of the things when I stream that I have to tweak during the stream to get it to a point of that it's to a point that it will stay at and will never be moved from again, knowing that is the correct volume everyone needs it at. Don't think it works like that, Paimon, but you know. Oh, nice, we got her
Quick,
ancient name.
take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The
Always a
power
bit
of the abyss is
tweaking
getting
and,
stronger.
In the end, it'll be fine. Uh-oh. I
The
know a lot
abyss
of
is
people haven't
corroding
liked
his
her
body.
design, but I do actually quite
Vichama,
like it.
you can't keep going, you'll die.
I think it's quite different.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank
Give you a
you.
bit more time. Purify you. No. Smashing the button.
Watch out! The power of the abyss is strong.
I love how they've brought back purifying. Like, I always forgot the Traveler could purify things. There we go.
This power.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool.
Hanging in there?
Malco.
Yeah, no.
No, why can't I find him? Why?
I think it's been a bit too long.
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice.
Nothing much, and
I'm
you?
sorry, Seat Lolly. Get back!
Chaska, wait!
Another artifact we've broken. We haven't got a good track record of this.
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speaker stone was...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it.
But are we sure about that? Because we have a really bad habit of breaking things.
You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
Yeah.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Yeah, we would have been,
Okay.
mince.
I'll be more careful next time.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece.
Thankfully.
Vichama!
We're so gonna be in trouble. Yes, I do have a Discord. I will post the Discord stream. Thank you for that.
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now.
No.
Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but
That
still.
is the Discord stream that I have to stay in touch with everyone. So that I can chat to everyone.
And now... it's too late to save him. From the minute he left that day, it was already too late.
No, I'm sorry, man.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just give him some space.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama? It looks like something's glowing.
No.
This is...
Dun dun dun.
Hey, Malco. Got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them.
No.
I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just hard thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me.
That's sad.
Pisak! Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes. Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case, Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us.
No.
Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Hey, I'm doing alright, thank you.
Was
And yourself?
that a memory?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
No, got a little memory.
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking, and his smile was forced.
No.
For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Vichama.
No, sad.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger. But
No.
I also understood why you had to try. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, we might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning.
And more courageous.
If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done.
No.
That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something I had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so I hope you can walk away without regrets.
I hope so too.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel
hope we
even
can
more
save
determined
her.
now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it.
If not, otherwise that'll be an awful shame.
I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear. Strange. My body, it's...
Once
It's
abyssal
the
corrosion
abyssal.
enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated. Thanks to
It'll
her,
still be
though,
there.
you were only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
Yeah, so it'll never be truly cured.
That does make me feel better. You seem very knowledgeable about all this.
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Oh, so does she have abyssal corruption
Anyway,
as well?
we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start.
Suspicious.
Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wyna the good news. Oh, and apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand. Right?
We're in trouble. We're in so much trouble.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah, don't be mean.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wina. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister.
Dum dum
You
dum.
know exactly why I'm here. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Chaska for a few minutes. You come with me.
Oh, she's in trouble. Grounded.
I'll be just a moment.
Have fun. Don't get in too much trouble.
Who was that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story. It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo sores.
Oh.
She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child and abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end, all that did was trigger her will to live. That strength of will pushed her to survive, but it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the cuckoo source. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
No.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so Koichi was always taking her around, apologizing to everyone.
Bless.
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting one minute and your friend's the next. Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts.
Because
she's known as the Peacemaker. It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
I'm not
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind, there's no changing it.
She'd made up her mind.
I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom.
Oops.
Chaska even said that wasn't like you.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to.
I see.
Better try now than live with regrets later. That's what I say. Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from. In the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a loved one put their life on the line.
Definitely, you don't wanna.
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Beef.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
Again with the excuses!
Oh, funny. Play nicely.
We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative.
But there is no
But
alternative.
a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
Well, she kind of
What do you
wanted
mean,
to help.
sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
You feel like he went
Oops.
back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Yeah, because she'll throw hands.
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
Some people you can't please.
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment, it's my duty to say something.
All right, whatever. Anything else?
You... What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
Time out. Is this
But that
one of
isn't
our
what she
normal
wants to do.
arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then
Into timeout you go.
you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't
Yes,
leave her
right
there to
that
die.
wrong.
That's not who I am.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
She just needs to stay in control.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
And she has a...
I've
What's the
also
name?
told you that
be able
managing
to
your
take.
condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wina prefers his roof attached to his house.
Oh,
Is that
Beef.
a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
oh, pulling that card.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say? I'm supposed to be your sister.
You
Then
are.
support me. I'll be back. All you have to do is wait.
No.
Chaska. So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
Yeah, but she doesn't want to abandon someone. It'd be a bit mean of her, wouldn't it?
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
Play nicely.
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice.
That's funny.
It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over.
Yeah, about that.
According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
Yeah, about that.
If only Tonegif Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
Yeah.
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
He's screaming internally, going, I wish I never gave this to you guys. Yeah, it was bad. Bad, I say.
I
bad.
see. Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice. Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff.
Sorry.
I'll explain everything to her later.
My bad.
Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay? I'll wait here for your safe return.
What I'm gonna do here is end this stream. I might stream some more tomorrow, but anyway, thank you so much for watching my stream, and I hope I will see you all again soon. Sorry for like any of the technical issues. It's just been a little bit of trial and error, but hopefully for the next stream we won't have to worry about any of them. But thank you so much, and I hope I'll see you all again soon. Bye.